Morning, dear aspirant. So to start with today's news, Aprajita bill, which comes under GS2 government policies. So because for the safety of women, because of recently happened the Kolkata issue, the Mamata Banerjee led government has passed the Aprajita Women and Child Bill 2024. So this law was a direct response because to the brutal rape and murder of the trainee doctor that happened in RG Kar Medical College and Hospital. So Aprajita bill, they introduce very important amendments in existing law. The primary provision is death penalty for rape. So the bill proposes capital punishment for those convicted of rape. So if their action result in a victim death or leave her in a vegetative state, then it is definitely there will be a death penalty. And the fast track courts to ensure swift justice, the law mandates the establishment of special courts dedicated to handling cases of sexual violence. Time bound investigation and trials. One of the most notable changes in the stipulation that investigation into rape cases must be concluded within 21 days from the initial report. So Aprajita task force, the bill called for a creation of specialized task force at the district level, in which the task force will be headed by the DSP. So stricter penalties for repeat offenders, life imprisonment and the possibility of death penalty also for the repeated offenders, and protection of victims' identities. The bill includes provisions to protect the identities of victims. Okay. Penalties for delaying justice also. It introduced penalties for police and health officials who fail to act promptly or tamper with evidence. And bill imposes strict penalty for unauthorized publication of court proceedings related to sexual offence and with imprisonment of 3 to 5 years. GDP, GRO. So World Bank has forecast a growth of 7% for the Indian economy. Earlier it estimates 6.6%. So India's trade opportunities in changing global context, that is the report released by the World Bank. So it is defined as what is gross domestic growth. Total monetary or market value of all the finished goods and services produced within a country's border in a specific period of time. So it measures the value of total output in the economy by tracking the total demand. So GDP is equal to C plus I plus G plus NX. C is a consumption, I is a investment, and G is a government. Government in the sense who creating a demand for goods and services that is generated by the government. And NX is subtracting Indian imports from Indian exports. There are two types of GDP. One is nominal, another one is real. Nominal GDP calculated using current market price, whereas real GDP is calculated using constant price. Constant prices, there will be a base price that is from 2011 to 12. Real GDP equal to nominal GDP minus inflation rate. Colombo Security Conclave. So this comes under GS2 International Relation. So member states of the Colombo Security Conclave recently signed the charter and the MOU for the establishment of this CSE. It is a regional security grouping comprising India, Bangladesh, Sri Lanka, Maldives and Mauritius. The CSE's core objective is to promote regional security by addressing transnational threats and challenges. So the CSE, initially known as the Trilateral for Maritime Security Cooperation, and that will be from India, Maldives and Sri Lanka. Since its revival and rebranding as the CSE in 2020, Mauritius and more recently Bangladesh were added as members of the grouping. So the cooperation under the conclave focuses on 5 pillars, that is maritime safety and security, countering terrorism, combating trafficking and organized crime, cyber security and humanitarian assistance. Thank you. Have a great day.